Hi, I'm Stephen, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis in 2008. I had gone to my doctor in December of 2008 because I had the flu. During that time, the substitute doctor that was there did check my throat, my ears, and said I had the flu. But then at one point, she grabbed my hands and looked at them and said, "Do you have RA?" I made an appointment and I went to the rheumatologist. Upon getting there, he did a lab workup on me. He proceeded to do full body x-rays of all the joints in my body and a bone density check. Upon doing that, he came back and said there are moderate to severe damages to my finger joints, my knuckles, all the small joints in my body, and some on the knee. I was a jack of all trades. I love fixing things. That was my biggest thing. I can fix just about anything. I lost that skill when the RA started getting worse. I couldn't do my gardening that I like to do. I also am a drummer for the last 45 years, which is a very high impact skill. You have 4 limbs that are doing different things at the same time. This has a benefit in one way because it gives you unlimited exercise to keep all your joints mobile, but yet after doing it after an hour, then you feel more pain because you've stressed out those joints. It wasn't until 2014 that the doctor had asked me to take a Vectra DA lab test. The first one I had in 2014, I scored a 62 on it. I asked him what that meant, and he said, "You have a high disease activity." He altered the biologic duration, and the next Vectra DA I had was 6 months later. It came down to about 30, and he said, "We've got it slowed down, and I'm going to adjust your medicine one more time, and let's see where we go with that." As I progressed with the biologics, I was able to see that I could do more things, and the doctor had ordered me to move as much as I possibly can. I didn't want to become a couch potato or a bed potato. And so gradually, as this medication was working, the biologics, I was able to slowly start improvising myself back into tools, back into the yard work, back into fixing things. An example like nail clippers. How can I make it work for what I need? Holding a plain steel clipper as I'm clipping nails would just spring right onto my fingers. So I tied rubber bands around both the sides of the clippers. Now I have a thickness of rubber bands. Rubber sticks. It doesn't go anywhere, and I'm able to use it. I can squish it all day long and that rubber band will stay. I would hold a nail like normal people to nail in the wall or a board, and I would smack my finger every time. So I decided to take a comb that had tangs on it, a man's comb with tangs. I'll put the nail in the tang and then hold it where I need it on the wall or wood or whatever I'm nailing, and I can nail this all day without hitting my hand. Because I don't have the strength anymore of the tightness of the grip, if I screwed a screw in, it would slide, and then oops, it would go again. Rather than that happening, I got a universal screwdriver that has a handle with a ratchet that goes back and forth, and everything works great on that. I have a couch that above my head, I put an eyelet hook into a beam that's in my ceiling. With that, I have a belt, a special belt that holds my weight. And if there's no one around to help me up, I'll just grab a hold of this belt and I can put my hand on it and just like I'm climbing up a mountain, pull myself up and be able to get to any of my devices. It's important that all patients get involved in some community, that they're able to have people to go to. I have actually blogs on each of my sites, and it's tools of the trade, it's titled Tools of the Trade. And I list all the different inventions I have done to date. People are getting back to their lifestyle rather than being just a mannequin. They're getting their life back. I'm 62 right now. I don't look at the age anymore. I just do what I do to the best of my ability and enjoy it.